Hello everyone. Today, I've got a pretty funny and interesting little story from the countryside where I live. Here's how it goes. There was this guy, a widower. He had lost his wife, and he stayed single after that. Every day, he would go fishing for gourmet fish, specifically, the kind called cá, a common fish in Vietnamese countryside. He fished them not just for fun but to sell them too. Out in the fields during rice season, the water rises, and that's when cá are everywhere. Tons of them. So many that he couldn't even sell all he caught. Fishing like this is kind of a hobby job out here. People catch all kinds of fish, but cá are especially abundant. So whenever he had free time, he'd head to the fields and fish. And when the flood season came? Oh boy, there were cá galore. So he'd be out there fishing. Now, in that same village, there was this lady, also a widow. No husband either. She spent her days working in the fields, pulling weeds, picking vegetables. One day, this guy went fishing for cá and came home carrying a full bucket of fish, big, fresh, shiny ones. As he walked back, he passed by where the woman was bent over, picking vegetables and doing some cooking outdoors. He noticed her crouching like that, and, well, he was a man, out there in the wide open fields, all alone. So he looked, and something got into him. He walked up to her and said loudly, "Hey miss. Are you a boy or a girl?" She turned around and said, "What the heck? What kind of question is that?" She was wearing a bit of a revealing outfit. And, well, you know how it is with men, can't handle a little peek. So he got closer and said, "Miss, I'm being serious here, don't laugh. Can you pull your shirt down a little so I can just take a tiny look? If you let me peek, I'll give you 3 cá. Big ones. Super fresh." The woman, who was just busy picking vegetables, was a bit stunned. What's wrong with this guy? Asking to look at me for no reason? But then she thought about it. Well, if he looks, it's not like she's losing anything, and she gets 3 fish to cook soup with, right? So she said, All right, I'll pull it down a bit, but you better give me those 3 fish." He said, "I'm a man of my word. If I say I'll give you fish, I will." So he handed her 3 cá and said, "Now, if you're willing to pull your shirt down a little more and let me touch your chest just once, I'll give you 5 more fish. It's been a long time since I had a wife." She thought about it again. Earlier just for looking I got 3 fish, now for a touch I'll get 5? Still not losing anything, and no one's around out here, alright then. She said, "Okay then, just 1 touch, and you give me 5 fish, got it?" He said, "I promise. I always keep my word." She pulled her shirt down a bit more, and he reached out and touched her chest. Afterward, he said, "Well, that was pretty nice. I like that." Then he dropped 5 more fish into her basket. "That's 8 fish now." The woman didn't say anything. But the guy? He saw his chance to push it a bit further. He said, "If you're willing to pull your pants down just a little so I can look, I'll give you 10 more fish. Just look, I won't touch anything." The woman got a bit flustered. She had already let him see the top part, now he wanted to see the bottom too. Still, she thought, 10 more cá. That's enough to make soup, porridge, even grill them. He's just looking anyway, no touching. Let's go for it. She said, "You're just gonna look, right? No touching. 10 fish, deal?" He said, "Absolutely. You saw I kept my word before, 3 fish, 5 fish, I said it, I did it. Now 10 more if you let me look. Just check out how big my bucket of fish is." So she gave in. She pulled down her stretchy pants just a bit, those countryside pants come off easily, and he looked. His eyes went wide. Blood rushing through his body, he couldn't help himself anymore. He said, "Okay, I looked, but now I really like you. Can I just put it in a little? Just a little tap, that's all. I'll give you the whole fish bucket. No need to buy fish for days, just take them all. She stood there, thinking it over. Finally, she said, "All right, if it's just a little, should be okay. Go ahead." So he put it in just a little, gave a couple of shakes. She asked, "Done yet?" He said, "Yeah, all done. I gave you all my fish already. If I go more, I won't have any fish left to pay with." She said, "No worries, just keep going. I'll give you my bucket now. Go on." And so he kept going, and in the end, both of them were happy. That's the story. Funny, huh? Who goes fishing for Karo and makes deals like this, right? If you found it funny, drop me a comment, give me a like, and hit that subscribe button to cheer me on so I can tell more silly stories like this. Wishing everyone good health, and see you tomorrow with another funny tale. Bye bye and see you next time.